stream today. Looking like my normal self. Yeah, the topic is spiritual. I want to talk about how amazed I am over the new, the awakened human I've always dreamt of seeing arrive. It's finally happening. It made me so emotional seeing all of these videos on TikTok. I've seen these videos of these incredible, talented people, young teenagers. They are so amazingly powerful, telekinesis. They levitate things incredibly long, and high, and they're literally, it's happening. Humanity is being unleashed. They're so powerful. I just wish I started earlier, not as an old fuck, Hello, Omega. I was talking about the awakened human. That's all incredible. I've seen, so many talented young people, teenagers with incredible telekinesis abilities. They are moving so much heavier stuff than I am, and it's like, wow. I get so emotional when I see it. It's happening. It's happening. The new human is being made right now. It's happening, the awakening, the great awakening. The God human is here. It's here. TikTok is a place to be if you want to see, really talented people that levitate things, do much cooler stuff than I do. It's TikTok. I'm gonna show you here this young lady here, a woman, incredible. I was so, when I saw it, like, I feel like in my chest, a feeling of unity, love. I can't describe it. It's amazing. I'm gonna see if I find the video here. Here, I have it in the background there. See? Look at this woman. Look what she's doing, man. She looks very young too, There are no wires, nothing, they are so powerful, this new generation. So powerful. I'm seeing teenagers, Omega, like 15, 14-year-old guys and girls doing stuff like this. It's like it's coming, the new awakening. The unleashed human. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. I've been dreaming about it so many decades. I wanted to see this so bad before I die, I'm trying to get my daughter to do this. Like, she could become so powerful. I try to, but she doesn't want to, she gets bored by her impatience, like she just wants to play, with her toys, like, you should practice. I tell her, you will become so powerful. If I only started at the age these kids are doing it, and not when I'm close to 40, I can't imagine the stuff I could do, if I would have done it at that age. In a parallel universe, hopefully I'm as powerful as I ever wanted to be. There are so many kids doing this, teenagers, it's like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And my feed on TikTok, it's so beautiful. It's like these talented, divine people everywhere, everywhere. It's like I see them. I have my feed here on TikTok here. See, telekinesis. Everybody in my feed here is a telekinesis, Aerokinesis, pyrokinesis. They all doing, incredible stuff. People are opening doors, without, using just, their chi energy. And no wonder they try to ban TikTok. Yeah, there's so many people doing these amazing things, Yes, to me it's just when I see this, I can't stop watching. It makes me feel so nice seeing it. See if I find some of the videos I liked in my feed here for you. Yeah, I just keep practicing every day as much as I can. My body allows me, but I improve, but still not able to do what I really want to do. But it's happening. At least things are happening. I'm evolving and not losing my abilities, to put it that way. I've heard people lose their abilities for some reason. I don't. It's. I've read many profiles. I see people that have, incredible videos from my past years ago, using telekinesis and moving things, and then they said I lost my abilities over a night. I don't know what. It's very strange, but this world of superpowers is incredible. There are so many people doing this. It's like a movement, Omega, a movement. Thousands of people are using these abilities. I need. No, that's nothing to do with that. I need to find. Yeah, yeah, that's my channel on TikTok. I need to find. Yep, I need to find for you. Where is my feed with superpowers? I see. I don't see it. My friends have incredible things on TikTok. Here are some things. Everybody on my TikTok friend list has superpowers. Everybody. I'm not kidding. Everybody has it. See, everybody's doing incredible things on. Yeah, everybody practices with tinfoil. It's like the easiest. I recommend the material to use. For the magnetic abilities to work. I recommend the tinfoil.
Can make things move without touching them. Is that normal for someone like me?
These are kids, just kids. They're starting at this age, and they get like insanely powerful when they are grown ups. I wish I started this age. The fuck was I doing in my youth? I've seen people, they use the touch screens on their iPads and stuff without touching it, moving the touch screen with telekinesis. Incredible stuff. What? They changed the hour. What the hell did they do? They're changing the hour on that. They're changing the hour on the with telekinesis. I'm so amazed. I sit watching all day, all this stuff. Then when I have the chance, I go practice myself. Yeah, that's my friends on TikTok. Yeah, they're doing this stuff. There's a telekinesis. They have some people are really powerful. See, the serene one is really powerful. Let's see if I can see his some of his best stuff. Look at this guy here. He's pulling the tinfoil from like another room. Like it's kind of come his way, start sliding and everything. This is impossible to do with air, you know. And the laughter it makes in the end. I know that feeling, you know. It's like incredible abilities people have. Incredible. See the new human. It's just the past years is happening. It's like a movement of awakened people. Superpowers. From all, the most incredible thing is that from all nationalities, all cultures, all ethnicities, all ages, all genders, but they all have the same powers. It's incredible. It's like a, oh, I can't describe the feeling. I see the dude doing things here. See here. There's some Asian dude that I have on friend list. He punches through things. He hits an object, and the object behind starts flying. It's like it's literally, you know, fucked up anime powers. He does things with his head, you know. He moves his head, and he just slaps things from afar with his head. You know, it's a fucked up abilities people have, and I'm loving it so much. Oh my god, I'm so happy watching this. It makes me so happy seeing this. See if I find the Asian dude here. Some dude has electric. He has like electric powers. He makes everything, lamps and things flicker, you know, with his abilities. Electrokinesis, yeah, that's the thing. Electrokinesis. I didn't even know that was a thing, you know. They do it on purpose, these people do, you know. They make the lamps and electricity go. It's blinking when it does it. I think he has better videos of that. It only happened once to me that everything went out. Everybody's into this Stranger Things music. Everybody's trying to become 11 and Vecna, you know. Yeah, you see it. It's lighting it up and making it go away. For some reason, when I'm out somewhere and there's like lamps are lit at night, everything's flickering in my presence. It happens all the time now. It's like flickering like crazy, like it's haunted. But I can't do it like on purpose, like this guy does it. I think I mentioned once on an old stream that I had an ex-girlfriend. We had like an argument once, and I got really angry. It's the first time I got really angry in a argument, and I screamed at her. You know, I'd rarely ever scream at somebody, but I screamed, and when I screamed, the entire apartment block, it was like a huge building. Everything went black, complete darkness, and my ex-girlfriend started crying. I got terrified. And everybody stepped outside like, whoa, what the hell happened? You know, the students, it was a student apartment. Everybody stepped out, everything went black, you know, like it's the short circuit. Everybody was completely, you know, And me and my ex, we just looked at each other and played dumb, you know, like we knew it was the energy unleashed when we were fighting. It completely drained the entire block. So yeah, that's why I don't get angry. I always try to never get angry, you know. People who know me, you know, this is the never get angry, bro. It's terrifying. So I'm always, you know, trying to never get really angry. So it's because these abilities are connected to emotions too. They're connected to theta waves, and the theta waves are connected to emotions too. So yeah, telekinesis master 11. Say let's be serious. Has some cool stuff too. Everybody's a nerd, like, you know, anime and stuff. He has some cool stuff here with. It's so cool to see the abilities everybody has. Everybody has their own unique touch to it too. You know, they have their own techniques, their own ways to do it. But it's amazing, incredible. What the fuck? Is he actually moving the weight? How is that for real? Damn, that's powerful.
Daddy, you sure you know what you're doing?
This guy's pushing over fucking handle, weight dumbbell.
Last time I checked, I'm still high, real high. Kept it dope without a pill pot. Bill Cos, steady climbing to the hilltop. Tip top, did it all off of a TikTok. Yeah, last time I checked, I still got it.
Dang, that's powerful. You can't even imagine how difficult that is. If it's, I don't think it's fake, but if you would fake it, you know, it's like, why would you fake it when everybody else is doing it too? You know, it makes no sense. So many people are doing it. And everybody uses tinfoil like I do. Everybody. And this guy can staple. I can staple them too now. I've learned how to do that. That I make them stand like that, you know. Yeah, this guy is powerful. Very powerful. I need to make my daughter work on this stuff. Korak. I think this person has some good. Yeah, they're literally, you know, very young people doing this. Oh, that's good. I see. I've seen so many people do incredible feats. I forget which video I was watching earlier with the stuff. Dark Sage is powerful too. The music. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not the only crazy, deluded dude doing this. According to the comments I get on YouTube, uh, there's a fucking army of us. An army of us. Super charged humans. The new world is coming. The new world. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. Is uh, the superhumans, to put it away, awakened humans. Uh, the true potential we are able to achieve as a species, the stuff we can achieve. I can do some live airbending. Yeah, maybe I can do some. Let's see if I find some tinfoil. I'm kind of tired. My body is hurting. I've been doing it all week, but see if I find the tinfoil. I wanted to let it rest today, but it's. See if I find a good angle. It's so small, it just disappears, you know. You can't even see it on the screen. It just, vanishes. But you see if I find a bigger one. I don't know where I put it. I was able to do real I was able to do real telekinesis yesterday without. It's actually, everything uses telekinesis, even when you do airbending, firebending, hydrokinesis, whatever you do, it's telekinesis. The thing is, when you do the old school telekinesis you're used to in movies, you don't create airflow in that sense. You just use the directed energy that hits an object and makes it move. In that sense, that you don't use air force. But to do that, it's much more difficult and limited. And in that sense, because it requires a connection to an object. I've seen all of these people and talk. You need to have a connection to something, so it requires emotional connection. So I have like issues with connection with people and everything in general, and I don't feel connected to anything. So in sense, so it's like one of my chakras is blocked or something. I need to do some special meditation and yada yada yada, and So, but I managed to make the tinfoil move yesterday with just you know, no airflow whatsoever, and I recorded it. And it's my first recorded telekinesis. It's happened. It's happened off screen many times. You know, I just casually walk by something and no airflow. You know, I see something and start acting up like it's being moved by some unseen force. And that's what I heard the telekinesis experts that have been doing it. When you're starting to really unlock telekinesis, you start doing it randomly, completely randomly, you know, and then it will come naturally with time. So yeah. Yeah, I have some recordings. I haven't uploaded yet. So I will upload them, and then I will rest for a day or two and try to, you know, get some good stuff done. I'm just gonna find the bigger thing for here and see if I do something with it. Yeah, it flew. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I have been doing this all week, so I need to rest. But you saw me earlier. I just sent the smaller ones flying like crazy, and this one levitated for a few seconds. Just in a few seconds ago, it went like this, you know, there. So I can make them, you know, levitate up like this and staple them like this too, you know, like some dudes did on TikTok. But it requires that I'm at my best, you know. I'm kind of exhausted now. So. This stuff takes huge amount of energy to use. It drains you, so yeah, it's not easy. So yeah, that's what the stream I wanted to do today. Just talk about this. I'm seeing so incredibly talented people everywhere. It's if you don't believe in it, I won't try to force people to believe in it, but you're missing out. You could be superheroes, people. You could be superhero. We could be real superheroes. I get attacked and ridiculed 24/7 by the atheist non-believers, and that just, you know, take your medication, schizophrenic, delusional, you know, all that crap. Like, it's so sad to see that people have been so brainwashed to not believe in something that we all have in ourselves, in our DNA. You know, basically, everybody has it. In the East, they've been doing it for millennia, thousands or hundreds of years. These abilities in the Western societies are quite new because we are such atheist, non-believers in anything spiritual as a society. The norm in the West is super atheist. And atheism is there to make you not be connected to spirituality, because if you're spiritual, you can actually break free from the system, the matrix, whatever you want to call it. Spiritual people are usually very healthy, and they feel much better, and they figure out how to live, you know, in a way that's not controlled by this matrix. So that's why atheism is so strong, you know, complete disbelief in the spiritual abilities, psychic powers, the soul, you know, just materialistic life, living like just work, get jobs, and there's no purpose with life. You die, you cease to be. That's the atheist approach. So thankfully, I'm one of these crazy spiritual people that don't care about that stuff. I don't care if science says there are no superpowers. It's just cartoons and television that I'm like. Yeah, in Sweden it's awful. It's awful with atheism. I hate this about Sweden. I even made a video on TikTok, take that 11 minutes long video about how controlled the Swedish people are by atheism. And it's not the fact that people have to be forced to believe in a God or, a biblical God. Everybody can, have their own spiritual view on what God is. But the thing is that atheism is completely hateful against spirituality in my country. They go around. It's like a sect, a cult, where the atheists, they are part of some science movements that on their home websites they encourage people that are atheists to actually harass people. They send them out, like zealots, to harass people to leave spirituality, pseudoscience, to leave medicines that are not controlled by the system. This is they go around and harass people like that, and they call them schizophrenic, and all of that. Take your medications. You should see a psychiatrist. It's an evil cult in Sweden. Evil cult of atheists. And they brainwash the youth to think everything with spirituality is psychotic and schizophrenic. I've been fighting this cult for a long time, different versions, different accounts I had, and I intend to win. I won't let them win. Atheism will lead you to a road of soullessness, complete, devoid of purpose. You're just a machine that only works for the system. You're so disconnected from oneness, from source, God, whatever you want to call it, your life lacks meaning. And people get depressed. People feel anxious. People feel like shit. They start taking medications. Then they get side effects from the medicines. They get sicker, and they still don't have a purpose with their lives. They just suffer. It's a cycle, and it's all due to atheism. So I'm a huge enemy to atheism. The first thing I see when I go to like a dating app is see women. I check the profile, If it says atheist, I'm like, goodbye. So yeah. I get along with people who are spiritual and have faith. It doesn't matter what version of God or interpretation of the divine they have, as long as they believe in a higher source, that we're all connected to something divine, that there's a purpose to our existence, that is not just happen out of randomness. That's the most stupid thing, It just, everything came out of nothing for no reason. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. The Big Bang is bullshit. Complete bullshit. And this crap science spreads. I'm not a fan of science, obviously. My ex-wife and I had an argument once, we went like, don't you believe in science? I went like, yeah, I believe in science, but not all science. I believe in science that is not a lie, and that deceives humans into this way of living disconnected. So, yeah. Yeah, but everything proves that to me as a spiritual person, and the things I've seen and the things I've read, there is like there's almost no possibility that there's nothing after death. It's like, because energy cannot be destroyed. It just takes a new form. It's just, even Einstein said it, it's like it can't be destroyed. It just takes a new form. And the soul consciousness, this light, it goes away somewhere else. It's even been researched by scientists. They have even studied people who have died, measured their they've been able to study their bodies changes after the consciousness leaves, and they found evidence that the soul is real. I've seen the soul of my dad when he died. He died shortly. When he died, I saw his soul leave his body. It was a sphere of light. It was a plasma ball of light. a golden sphere that came out of his body and it circled the room. I was standing in front of him dead in his bed. I saw his soul. It approached me. It left the apartment, circled around. So I know for a fact that we don't die. It's just an illusion. We cease to be in a physical body, but the soul is eternal. We are eternal beings. Eternal beings. Having a physical body for a temporary moment in this life. Then we go back to where we came from, God, source, whatever you want to call it. We go back. We go back. So there's no need to fear death. There's no need to fear death. Yeah, I'm kind of agnostic too, in that sense, but definitely believe that there is something. The thing is, the agnostic, this like, I used to be more agnostic too, but I'm more, convinced now. There's something that's definitely fits the description of God. Even quantum physics, quantum physics. Even the people who are in quantum physics, the scientists, even they become, religious. There's a reason to why they become religious, because even quantum physics takes them to this conclusion that there is a God. But the definition of what it is different from everybody, and science has its own view on what God is. But everything leads to there being a God. There's like whatever it is, whatever it can be described as. There's no way that we just existed out of nothingness for no purpose, no cause. Everything is by design. Just look at the Fibonacci sequence, the spiral of life. It's everywhere, in everything in our creation. There is a grand design behind everything. The fractals, the geometrical structures of this reality, the molecules, everything is designed by a higher power. Everything. Everything. The spiraling flower of life is in everything. It's a vortex. Everything originates from a vortex field. Our galaxy, is a vortex. Everything is a vortex. Even psychic powers follow vortex energy. When we use abilities, it creates a vortex field, electrostatic vortexes, So yeah, everything is a spiral of energy, and it originates from something, So yeah. This is why atheism is a huge deception. Huge deception. Made to just seal us away, our potentials as a species, and understand our divine origin, our divine spark. Yeah, maybe about the religion there. Yeah, these are some very interesting topics I like to talk about. I'm very spiritual as a person. I live like the hermit witcher life. Just practice with these abilities, and spend time in nature. Yeah, it got popular, but it's going to get less popular now because people are going back to the old ways. People are going back to spirituality. Mass awakenings are happening again. People are becoming more religious, spiritual. People are seeing the signs everywhere, the skies, the UFOs, the UAPs, the plasmoids, the phenomena that can't be described by science. The things like this. It can't be, a mere simple explanation behind that, more than, that's it's always been very complex and special, this creation, this reality. But we have forgotten, and we have been indoctrinated to close our eyes to reality, what reality really is. But it's finally happening. People are starting to wake up. It's just very slow in Sweden. The fucking atheism movement here has brainwashed Swedish people so badly, so badly. It's crazy. But it will happen here too. It will happen here. The truth, it can't be stopped. It's just, it will happen. This is just a circle that goes around. It's repeated, it's resetted, and it continues, and it repeats itself for various causes. Humanity's been before. It's just we've been at this level before, even more advanced. Our history has is just being repeated. Our ancestors made incredible things we can't even do today. Our science can't even do it today. Something is aliens. No, it's not aliens. Some of it is aliens, but some of it is just our ancestors that were so advanced. They had such knowledge about semantics and sound and frequency. They could make incredible things. They could do incredible things in the past. Stuff we can't even do today. They can't even remake any of the structures. Nothing. The pyramids, nothing. They can't do anything. These ancient monuments in the world, the science of today can't recreate these buildings. They can't do it. How did these primitive ancestors of us do it? Stupid fucking science. Mm. If science just worked with spirituality, they would understand reality much more. They would actually understand everything better. But science is blind to one side of the hemisphere of the brain. They completely shut their eyes. Even Tesla said it. Nikola Tesla said it. One of the greatest minds of history said it. The day that science starts taking metaphysical phenomena seriously and investigates and uses this, incorporates it into science, they will make leaps in their knowledge of reality. Leaps. But yeah, they didn't listen. I think they listen, but they just don't tell humans, the average people. They keep the rest in the dark. They know much more, these people, than they say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I've been having this speech now. I don't know. It's interesting what you consider true and what you. Yeah, well, I can say that my truth is the only. Of course, I'm not that arrogant, but I just have a ability to see through. The bullshit. I guess it's a feat of being crazy. Uh, bias and bias. If I'm biased, I guess I'm biased, and I can't deny it. Since I'm spiritual, of course, I have a biased view, or I'm not objective in that sense. There's no such thing as real objectivity. Even those that claim that they have objectivity are not objective. They have bias. They are biased to their own thesis, their own worldview, their own truth. No matter what, they have that. Don't believe in true objectivity, to put it away. Yeah, what was talking about? Yeah, I'm gonna do something else, I think. But this was an interesting stream, interesting conversations, and even got to do some live airbending. Even though I was at my not my top today, completely drained and tired from just practicing with this. I'm gonna upload a new video after this. Compilations of some of my better stuff this week, like lots of levitating stuff or weird spins and stapling things in unnatural manners, like stuff you saw, on the TikTok I was showing earlier. So I'm improving like crazy, making candles, sparkle and sound like they're electrified plasma, like normal candles make. I can do that crazy stuff, So yeah, I will post something when I have the time after this stream here. And yeah, it was nice talking to you, BK and Omega. I'll be seeing you around. Goodbye. The fuck? Håller på med?